Did you know of the 8 billion people on the planet, approximately 95% are considered failures, and just 5% are the successful people, the people that have the money, that control the things that the other 95% count and depend upon. Now do the math. That's approximately 7.6 billion poor people, or near poor people, 7.6 billion failures, and just 400 million successful people who are in charge and are having dominion on the planet. But if you look at this 7.6 billion, these 7 habits are common with them. In descending order of seriousness, number 7th habit is procrastination. If you keep putting off the necessary things you have to do for later and never getting to do them, then you can never make the top 5% of people on the planet, because successful people are simply those who do the things they have to do, irrespective of how they feel. You can't keep procrastinating and thinking that things are going to be different for you. Oh no, you're special and you're different. Even though you're spending just 1 or 2 hours practicing, you're still going to be among the best in your craft. That's nonsense. Even though you procrastinate on spending enough time to work on your craft and your project, and then you just come at the last minute and scribble something out and you think you're going to be the best just because you're special, well, that's the lie that failures believe. The 6th habit of failures is that they have no control. They have relinquished control over their lives by handing over responsibility over their lives to someone else or to something else. For example, for their finances, they relinquish control of their income source to maybe their boss. They depend on the job. If they lose their job, it's the end of income flow. So they are 2 paychecks away from being broke. Or they relinquish control to stocks or policies of governments or people that they cannot even rely upon. When it comes to parenting, instead of taking responsibility to train and educate their children, they relinquish that control and that responsibility to some school and some random teacher, and they don't even know what is being imparted on their children. When God created man and said, let them have dominion, in essence, it means that they should take charge. And that means being in control. You cannot be out of control and be successful. If you keep relinquishing control over your life by handing over responsibilities to others and blaming and complaining and demanding for rights instead of waking up and taking responsibility, then you're bound to be a failure for life. Habit number 5 is wasting time. Failures are the people who spend countless hours watching mindless videos on TikTok or funny videos online, or just spend time in front of the TV hours upon hours. They are the same people who spend hours in queues trying to save $1 or $2. Trading their time for money, they don't realize that in essence, time is life. So actually they are trading their life, which is a very, very limited resource, for money, which is an unlimited and abundant resource. Failures live life as though they had all the time in the world, but actually, if the doctor told them that they had just 6 months to live, you're going to realize that most of the things they spend hours doing today, they are absolutely going to stop it. And today, the top 5% have built their businesses around helping the 95% burn and waste their time rapidly. Bad habit number 4 is eating carelessly. In the equation of success, health is an integral component, because to be successful without health is like to be a myth or a legend. People talk great things about you, but they never met you, they never saw you, because you died from your poor eating habits. So you're reduced to just a myth or a legend. If you've sidelined the good eating habits and dieting plan and reduced them to something you're going to do someday, then you know exactly what awaits you in the bottom 95% of people. Failures are those who have no discipline for what they eat or they drink. Number 3, pornography. It's been scientifically proven that pornography destroys and numbs the brain and also drains the individual practicing it of their vital energy to do productive and valuable work. if you've made jacking off a hobby instead of going out there and creating meaningful relationships, then you've signed yourself up for mediocrity for life. Irrespective of what you could think you're doing, the energy to attain the full potential of excellence that you're capable of is being flushed down the toilet literally. Number 2, not exercising. Did you know several thousand years ago, exercising wasn't even something people spoke about? Well, mostly because they had a very active and engaging lifestyle. So it was built into their daily habits. But well, with technology and ease comes the inactive and stagnant lifestyle. If you keep giving excuses to hit the gym or exercise, you're depriving yourself of the overall body stamina that comes with exercising and the powerful transformation that the hormones that are secreted during exercising bring about on your confidence, energy, productivity, and overall body wellness. And the top of our list, number 1, is going about life without a specific objective, or in other words, a purpose that you're pursuing. It means you're literally just wandering about the earth. Perhaps you came to accompany others on their purpose. Living without a specific life's purpose is like that moment when you walk into a room and then you forget what you came in there to get. You just look plain stupid. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that you should sit and concoct and give yourself your own life's purpose. No, everyone was born already with a specific purpose. God created everyone for a purpose. And so you can't go around giving yourself a role to play. You see, this life is like a movie that we are acting called life. And so the writer and director of this movie has given you a specific role and character to portray. And if you go off script of what has been given to you and you give the best performance of what was not required of you, when the camera cuts, you would still be a failure. That's why it's so disappointing that developing a personal relationship with your creator and the director of your life's movie has been reduced to a religion. Whereas it has nothing to do with religion. I mean, it's super easy for you to get from God what you're supposed to be doing with your life. And you don't have to pass through somebody or some organization. Even right now, where you're seated, if you believe it in your heart, you can really and sincerely ask and you'll begin to receive directions, hints, and directives on what you should be doing with your life. It's time to quit the 95% pack of failures and rise to become your full potential and the success that you were created to be. I know I've been a little bit hard on this video, but it's important that many of us wake up and start changing things. There is no more time for us to be sweet talking ourselves and yet doing nothing. So which of the 7 habits marks you most? You can decide even now to start changing things. You don't need another warning. This is the last reminder and the last warning. Also, I'd like to know from you, which other habits or failures would you like to share in the comments below? I'll be happy to read every one of them. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Hit that bell so you don't miss the next video. I'm Brothers Jumesi from Wisdom for Dominion. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, especially Twitter. We are getting more engaged and bringing to you exclusive content for your personal growth and mind transformation. On to the next one. Remain blessed and bye.